get that on the stat sheet?
That feels great. I cannot complain at all. I think I've been pretty close a couple games, so it feels good to actually get one for sure.
Lilly, what does this win mean for you playing against a program in Minnesota as you're originally from Rochester, Minnesota?
Feels good. I think everyone loves to beat the state they're from. I don't really know why. I think it's just like a weird rivalry people have, but it does feel good. My last matchup with them, I lost, so it feels good to finish on a win.
Elle, you were 3 of 4 from 3 again tonight. You 3 straight games where you shot really well from beyond the arc. Just what's going right for you right now?
I mean, obviously, I think my teammates are giving me good passes and stuff, but the ball is feeling really good right now, and I credit that, obviously, to myself, but also Brandon. He puts me in the right spots at the right time, and my team sets pretty good flare screens for me, so credit to them, too.
When it's come down to the wire like that, under 2 minutes, close game within 2 points, what's the message that Brandon says to you guys kind of in the huddle?
I think probably one of the biggest thing is get a stop and don't foul. And then once we get the rebound, secure it, call a timeout. But also on the offensive end, I think we wanted to get to the line because it stops the clock and gets points on the board for us. So those were some key points.
In the second quarter, Minnesota went on a 12-0 run, and Kansas had 7 turnovers during that time. There was a timeout called, and then immediately following the timeout, there was a change in momentum. So tell me a little bit about that timeout, what was talked about, and what changed from there.
Yeah, I mean, I think they definitely punched us in the face in that moment. We kind of knew it was coming. Basketball's a game of runs, so it always, we know we're going to be ready for that. But I think we just had to lock in on the offensive end. You know, turning the ball over, doing live turnovers is not something that anyone wants. So I think making smarter decisions on the offensive end helped us.
Lilly, with Jalea, knowing that Jalea's not going to be in this game, what's kind of the conversations between the bigs down low as to like, hey, somebody's got to step up and kind of take that place?
Mm-hmm. I think we all knew we had to step up a little bit more, not just the post. I mean, obviously everyone knows when a teammate goes down, we all got to improve a little bit in everything we do. And for the post specifically, I think we just focused on, staying out of foul trouble just because we're not as deep without Jalea. But I thought we did a great job. I thought Tati came in, had an immediate impact. Nadira did great. And then obviously Reagan had a great game too. So I'm really proud of him.
Elle, what kind of encouragement have you been receiving from your teammates as you've been on fire as of late?
I'd say to shoot every single one. And that's, something that I definitely don't take for granted whenever you have your whole team and your whole coaching staff mad at you when you don't shoot. I mean, it's a blessing. So, yeah, hopefully keep it rolling.
Samaya had 24 points tonight. Just tell me a little bit about what she brings to your team other than, obviously, points.
I mean, I think Samaya is a great all-around player. I mean, she's the leader of our team. She does so many little things for us. But, I mean, I think looking at the stat sheet, 12 for 12 free throws, and a lot of those were down the stretch in crunch time. So those were really good for us, and we're definitely lucky to have her as our point guard, I'll say.
For sure.
Would not want to play against her.
No.
Anything else for players? How much pride do you all take in the fact that you guys have won 37 consecutive home games at Allen Fieldhouse against non-conference opponents?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That's a good stat. I mean, obviously, we're so blessed to call Allen Fieldhouse our home court. We know it's such a hard place to play. So we know when teams come in here, they're going to give that extra toughness factor. So I think it's on us to kind of punch them in the mouth, knowing that they're going to come in here with a chip on your shoulder because Allen Fieldhouse is so historic and such a hard place to play.
All right, thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach Brandon?
Coach, we did see Jalea tonight. Just what's the update on that?
Yeah, lower leg pain that we need to probably have a couple days, let it calm down and reevaluate, and hopefully we'll see how Sunday goes. But that's where we are. It's unfortunate, but she felt good, going into the Missouri game, and then struggled the day after, and just didn't make sense, with her feeling the way it did today.
Brandon, what's your level of concern on this?
With Jalea,
Yeah.
it's not high. I think it's a I hate to call anything that holds a player out a minor, but it's something that I think with rest, she'll be 100%. How long that rest is, that's one of those things we just have to kind of almost go day to day or every couple of days.
Coach, tonight was the first time you guys matched up against Minnesota for the first time in 12 years. So what made you guys want to put them on your schedule?
Well, they're a terrific program. I've known their coach for a very long time. We've coached it against each other at numerous levels. And I think when you really evaluate our schedule, just look at our last two opponents, very different. But the Big 12 is so diverse in playing styles, in coaching philosophies that we try to have a very diverse non-conference schedule that will best prepare us for Big 12 play.
Coach, this is the second game where free throws has been able to separate you from your opponent in the last couple of seconds of the game. Is that like a main focus that you have in practice so that you're ready for these situations, or how does that work?
Well, I think obviously, the free throw line is an important stat, and our goal is always to make more than our opponent shoots. But it's Samaya Nichols. She I think was third in the country last year in free throws attempted at the point guard position. And at halftime, I said, hey, I need you to shoot 10 free throws or more in the second half. And I think she shot 10. So it's her ability and her craftiness to be able to draw contact, and she's strong enough to play through it.
What happened with her when she went down?
Yeah, there was some water bottles over there that we probably need to not have there. And she hit one of the water bottles as she went out of bounds and then slipped on the water. Fortunately, I don't think it's anything that'll hold her out, but for any player, it was a scary situation.
What did you think overall about Samaya's performance tonight?
Well, I thought she was really gutsy, to come back and contribute the way she did. We really value her ability to close games. We feel like if we're in it down the stretch, she's going to have the ability to find a way.
You got Keely a good chunk of minutes tonight. Just what you see from her?
Yeah, I thought she was really good. And I think it was, she came in and got a loose ball. She got a deflection. And those are the type of things that we always talk about. It's the little things that turn into big things. And she made those plays first, and then she came in and made shots. So hopefully this will be a little bit of a jump start for her. She's been practicing well. We got to remember she missed the entire summer. Really pleased with how she's been the last couple of days, and then obviously with her performance tonight.
In that second quarter, Minnesota went on a 12-0 run, and then during that time, Kansas recorded 7 turnovers, called a timeout, and then immediately following that, it was a momentum shift, scored a basket immediately. What did you say to your players during that timeout to change that?
Yeah, we have to take care of the basketball. I thought, and they made a couple threes that where we didn't have appropriate ball pressure, some hands down stuff, but we knew that was going to happen, and I'm glad it happened. We need to have people come back at us and make runs, and then, see if we have what it takes to respond.
What's the message to the bigs before the game, knowing that Jalea's not going to be out there?
Well, we weren't certain until shoot around today, so I think our players understand that we could have anybody out. With injuries, it's not anything you control, and you just have to step up. And I thought Nadira and Lilly were outstanding in terms of post defense.
Coach, what was the game plan on defense heading into this game as Minnesota had one of the highest scoring averages?
We wanted to guard as a team. I think, especially post defense, it starts with with ball pressure. I thought our guards did a good job there, and then we were aggressive on the dribble, and I thought that caused some disruption early in the game.
With Lilly getting her first double-double, what did you think about her performance?
She was great. I'd like to see her shoot it more, especially from the perimeter. I kept telling her, you're going to make a big three. It's not something that she's used to hearing, at her previous institution. So we'll get our point across, but those are shots we want her to take.
3 straight games now for Elle where she shot the three really well. Just how have you seen her develop this season?
Well, I think Elle was one of the top 3-point shooters in the country a year ago, and she's just playing with a lot of confidence, and she's excited about this year. I know that, as a 3-point shooter, anytime you have a front line improve as much as our front line has improved and draw more attention to the paint, then there's a chance you're going to have a little more time and space.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.